Zoe is here in her Florida Dad Mafia Daddy
Las Vegas for the first time.
T-shirt era.
I'm here to party, honestly.
Bucket hat, button up. It's like a silk button up too.
It is really nice. And can I just say the reason why I'm wearing this in my own bed in my own house at 11 a.m. on a Monday is because...
With the mimosa in hand.
With a mimosa, yeah. Is because I don't get to go out much. And so, like, where do you wear your good outfits when you don't really go out?
That's like wearing your nice perfume. You only wear like nice perfume on special occasions. I wear my nice perfume every day. So wear your nice clothes every day if you can. Why not?
That is so funny that you just said perfume. When I have a discussion about perfume, that's an unpopular opinion to have. And that wasn't planned. That was really just a great, smooth segue.
Should we just jump straight into it?
Let's just jump straight in and then we'll do an update.
Wait, first, we didn't do an intro at the beginning again. Firstly, hello, I'm Jordyn.
Hi, everyone. I'm Zoe.
Welcome to the Ex-Best Friends.
We're here with our mimosas.
Yep.
Delicious. Thank you very much for making those,
I'm
Jordyn.
actually really good. I think I said that in the last episode that I'm really good at making mimosas, and I'm just going to repeat it because it's a fact.
Every time Jordan's like, I'll bring wine, I'll bring mimosas, I'll bring this. I'm always like, I don't really want to drink. And then she gets here and I'm like, I definitely want to drink.
I think it's my aura.
Yeah.
I have that effect on a lot of people. I'll be like, let's go for a drink. No. And then we're blind. And I'm like, am I a bad influence or a good time?
Bit of both.
I'll take it.
You know what is another name I thought of for this podcast? Like back when we were trying to come up with names, but then I was like, no, it's kind of cheesy. Was bad influences.
We're going to fucking trademark that. No one take it.
Yeah, don't fucking steal it. So if someone does, but like, what are we going to call that though? Because we're already called Ex-Best Friends.
I know. Ex-Best Friends is not going to lie. I actually love it.
Very iconic. But yeah, I thought bad influences, but then I was like, kind of cheesy because then it's like I'm calling myself an influencer when I'm not really.
I am the least.
Yeah.
I'm the least influencer in period.
Like, if I influence you to do something, it should be to just wear a shirt like this on a Monday or not pay your toll admin fees. That's pretty much the only thing I can influence.
I feel like if I'm influencing you to do anything, it's put life first and drink on Mondays at 11 a.m. if you fucking want to.
Which is a bad influencer. So it's like perfect name.
Maybe that can be Ex-Best Friends season. We need to do a closing and start season 3. We should do that soon.
Okay.
Coming soon to Ex-Best Friends season 3. Yeah. Anyway.
Love that.
Sorry about that.
All right. Jumping straight into the first topic, which is perfume.
Yes.
I have an unpopular... I have a very unpopular opinion on perfume.
Give it to me. Oh, that's because you wear body oil, essential oils.
Yeah, I don't wear perfume as such, but it's because it gives me headaches, it makes me feel sick, and I just think that it's... Look, I'm just going to go flat out. You're literally just spraying poison on yourself. I'm just going to say it. I don't like it, and when I walk past someone, especially older women, who are absolutely doused in their perfume because they can't smell it anymore because we've been wearing the same perfume for 35 years. I literally am like, I can't breathe. I like choke on it. And I'm like, now my newborn has just sniffed that on the way past. And sometimes when he's been around people, you know, someone will give him a little cuddle and then I'll get him back and he smells like their perfume. And then I'm like, mad.
Oh, wow. I really didn't think it was going to affect you like that.
It affects me a lot.
Spraying poison is a heck of a way to say.
I just had to get really dramatic on it.
That's so crunchy, mum of you. I'm spinning back on that topic.
It is a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And as if, first of all, you do have an unpopular opinion because I disagree. I love perfume. I've been wearing the same perfume up until Christmas of this last year. I've been wearing the same scent since my 21st birthday because I got it gifted to me and ever since then wore it forever. And now my mum just gifted me a new perfume for Christmas and I've fully taken a left and I'm fully all about this one. But it's a really nice perfume and it's expensive. So I'm not wearing it every day. However, the one that I did wear was also a nice perfume. It was expensive, but this one's more expensive. So now I'm using the other one way too much. And then I have another one that I wear to work, which is just like a quick like body spray, Sephora
Taylor
whatever.
Swift perfume.
Yeah, Taylor Swift,
from
Ariana
the
Grande,
pharmacy.
Britney Spears Fantasy. That's
Yeah.
what this one is.
Yeah.
Smell all fruity and fun.
Mm-hmm.
But my new perfume that I'm wearing, as if you would want me to hold mozzarella and then give him back to you, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't just absolutely adore that he smells it's fucking fantastic. I'm actually really upset that you would think that you wouldn't like my scent
I didn't know
of
where
my
you were going
perfume.
with that.
I don't know where I'm on my second mimosa.
I was immediately shocked to think that that's what you would think, that I would get my fresh newborn back and go, amazing, Britney Spears Fantasy. No, I hate perfume. I'll say it.
No, not when I'm wearing Britney Spears Fantasy.
I hate perfume. Everything about it. Some of it smells good. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't smell good, and I totally understand. It is a nice thing to do as a clean girl aesthetic, to just like have a nice scent when you go buy somebody. But, and I can also acknowledge that some crunchy girls who just have like the types of essential oils perfume just smell like fucking hippies, and I get it. Some perfume smells better than that, but it's just not actually good for you, like on your skin, and you just putting that shit, I don't know, I just feel like it's really not worth it.
I guess everyone's got different opinions.
Everyone does, and mine's so unpopular because every time I tell somebody, like when my friends come over and they'll like be getting ready and they spray perfume or whatever, and I'm like, oh, can you please do that outside? No one ever agrees with me. They're always like, why? It smells so good. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It smells like poison, and I don't want to breathe it in, and I don't want it on my child. That's my unpopular opinion. Probably no one's going to agree with me, but that's fine. I just don't like perfume.
Okay, well that's okay, because I just rambled about something that's so unnecessary to ramble about, and you don't like perfume. That's fun.
Hey,
Fine,
we're all
fine.
different.
We are. We're all different here.
Each to their own, as they say.
Absolutely. Am I drunk?
Yeah,
If you were here on the last episode, we're actually filming 2 in one day. So this is not my first drink. And so I feel like I'm slurring my words already. And it's like 7 minutes into the episode, but here we are.
I can't believe I'm here. Like, I just feel like I've gone a whole year being pregnant and then having a baby, not being able to drink. And now I'm 2 mimosas deep in a party shirt.
And a bucket hat.
Telling the world how much I hate perfume. And normally I try to keep that shit to myself because people get really annoyed and they're like, oh, but it smells so nice. Hence Jordyn's reaction. But I'm just being honest, guys. I don't
That's
like
okay.
it.
It's all we can ask for you. Being honesty is the best policy.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. What other topics do we have
Anyway,
for you guys today?
off that one.
What have we got?
I'm sweating. Bro, I don't know if this red light, because we have a red light on right now, I don't know if it's accentuating how sunburned I am, but my sunburn is sure as hell fucking burning, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're pretty cool.
I'm so burnt. It's insane. Insane.
Take care of your skin, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to age like a fucking leather strap at this point.
You got to take care of your skin.
Yeah.
By not spraying perfume on it.
Don't do what I do. Anyway, literally don't.
What else have we got? Oh, I've got a fun one. So the other day I'm just going about my business and I get a text message from what I thought was just my local GP, right? But fun fact, I don't really go to the GP. So I'm like, who the hell's texting me? And it basically said, hi Zoe, thanks for visiting whatever health something. It was like a fake generalized name. Please enter your patient details here. And you know how that's a thing now, that when you go and book somewhere, like a physio or like basically anything you book now, they pre-send you the form to fill out and they're like, fill this out before you come in. So I thought, oh, it's probably just something I've booked into, because I had booked into physio. I did book into like a pelvic scan expert thing, like all this post-birth stuff. And so I click the link, I start filling it out. All I had entered was my name. And then I went, hold on. I already filled this out when I went to my first appointment. Why are they sending me another one? And then I scroll down and realize that they're asking for like bank details and all this other shit, even though I've already paid. Like I paid when I was there, and I was like, oh my God, this is a new scam.
Oh my God.
So you know how there's like Apple ID scams that you get emailed, and you get emails saying like your package has not been delivered and like shit like that?
Yeah,
Texts?
that one's so annoying because I'm always waiting for a package.
Yes.
And then I get that and I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I check my emails.
And
Because
it's a
if I
scam.
get an email, usually, continue.
So we're pretty smart knowing what scams are. But this one was so close to catching me off guard. I was like, oh my God, patient forms scams. And I almost filled it out. And then I was like, what the fuck? This is a scam.
Scammers are really fucking going to it these days. Wow. I'm actually surprised it even got you that far because you barely go to the doctors.
Oh, I never go. But it's because I'd been going to all these other random appointments. And also Realm had a GP appointment, just like a checkup. So I was like, oh, it's probably just that. And then when I saw they asked for bank details, I was like, hold on. When does the doctors ever ask you for bank details?
Wow, that's so bad.
So don't get scammed.
You know what is a scam as well? That I also got scammed with. Fucking hell. On Marketplace on Facebook, they have real estate, like rental properties that are fake. And I got fully fucking scammed into one. And I messaged this guy. It was like this place in the Gold Coast. It was like reasonably priced. The photos seemed normal. Like it looked so normal, like a normal fucking thing. And I messaged the page and I was like, hey, like, who can I talk to? Who can I email? Da, 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 da. And then I got this generic message back of this girl being like, I'm just the current tenant. Here's the email for the owner. You contact them directly. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I emailed the owner and I was like, hey, like I'm looking for a property. It said it was going to be privately leased, like all this stuff. So I was like, cool. And then I got this paragraph back like an hour later from this guy basically introducing himself, blowing smoke up his ass. He's this, he's that. He's currently living in New York for work, like all of this stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And then all at the end, it was like, if you want to, I can give you the place now. The lease is about to run out. If you want, I'll send you the details now. And you just have to pay all of this money up front, like the bond and the couple weeks up front. And I was like, I want to inspect the property first. And he goes, then he sent back an email basically saying like, yep, no worries, happy to inspect the property with you. We can organize a time with the real estate agent. Just need you to fill out these forms and pay the bond and 2 weeks deposit before the inspection. And I was like, no, that's not how this works. I'm not going to pay you $4,000 to inspect a property that I don't even know if I'm going to take or get approved for. Like I'm not doing that. And then we were just going back and forth and I'm a fucking idiot, but we were going back and forth and I just kept saying no. And then he asked me for my driver's license and
you gave it to him.
I did. I gave him my fucking driver's license and all this fucking information, not my bank details. And I spoke to Lily about it and Lily was like, oh my fucking God, as no matter what you do, don't send him your photo ID. And I was like, it's
Already
a bit too late for that. And she's like, you fucking idiot. That's a scam. Like send her the screenshots of the email. And she's like, that's a fucking scam, you dickhead. Did you send them your passport? And I was like, no. So at least I just sent one form of ID. But as we speak right now, I could be having like an ID fucking fraud case like happening with my license and my email and everything as we speak.
There are so many fucked up scams out there.
I know. Like just, you know, the human race are the only people that like go against their own. Like we're the only species that turn against our own, like animals and stuff. Different. This sounds so dumb how I'm explaining it, but I'm a little bit drunk. But
considering a lot of animals kill each other for territory, but go on.
No, but no, fair. No, you're right.
Polar bears fuck each other's shit up.
Oh no!
Giraffe fights. Have you seen them?
You are right.
A lot of species fight.
I don't know why I'm even saying this because I watch so much David Attenborough and I know those things, like the giraffes with their necks, they like beat each other up.
Yeah, you literally know that, and then you just want to drop a bomb. Like, do you know that? But giraffes and polar bears don't send each other scam texts.
No, and I feel like they're doing it for a reason of like territory, things like that. Humans are doing like murder and scams and stuff for like useless things like money. And money's not useless, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the bigger scheme of things, we don't need it.
Yeah.
If we all just didn't have any money, we'd be fine.
We can get deep and say like money's not real. We made it up.
We absolutely did. I think when I get into that side of TikTok and I start like years ago, I like fully got into this thing about how we have created as a society the concept of money and how if all electronics switched off, so many people would barely have any money because cash is barely a thing anymore unless you're a drug dealer. Like, and even then, like,
what would cash even be worth? Like, if the movie Leave the World Behind happened, what's cash going to do for you?
Literally.
Nothing.
Yeah. That movie, I feel like, is hand in hand with, like, the Simpsons conspiracy theories. Like, there's so many of them that it just am blown away with how real that shit is. And then something like Leave the World Behind comes out with, I think I've said this before on the podcast, like that with Julia Andrews. She hasn't done a movie in so long. She comes out on the big screen because if Julia Andrews is it Julia Andrews?
Oh, you mean Julia Roberts?
Yep.
Julia Andrews
is the Queen of Genovia.
Too.
Sorry,
yeah.
She's the Queen of Genovia. Julia Roberts comes out, hasn't done a movie in a really long time. People are going to watch it. More people are going to watch it because she's in it. I feel like that's like, it's like an Easter egg. It's like giving us a heads up of like what might be to come. There was another thing about a huge fish that people saw in some part of the ocean, which apparently is like some historical meaning behind world disasters. And then there was that massive earthquake in China.
Oh, recently Japan.
Yeah, Japan, sorry. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like that movie is one of those things that like has come out because something's coming.
Yeah, I think it's called informed consent. Like if the powers that be subtly tell us what's going to happen, we'll just accept it when it happens.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if Leave the World Behind happens, I don't think any kind of preparation would help anyway.
No, I really just like, I don't know where I'd want to be.
I would love to be a billionaire with a bunker, but I'm not. So, like Bianca said to me the other day, what would we do if something like that happened? Like, first step, what are we going to do? And I said, look, I've told my siblings, if something happens and all the phones don't work, come to my place first. We'll wait for you. That's the first step. Because you don't want to lose your loved ones when you've got no connection to them.
True. You don't. So you need a plan.
Make a plan of like where you're going to meet if something like that goes on. So we've got that plan. But then it's like after that, what do? You just lock yourself inside because everyone's going to be robbing the grocery stores. Like you don't want to go there. It's a bit dangerous. But then also you need food. So
you kind of need to go there.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't have a plan. I should think of a plan. I definitely go. I mean, I could definitely go to my parents' house with my sister and everything.
Is it far? Well, you can get there in your car until it runs out of petrol.
I could definitely, well, I'm already out of petrol as we speak, so if it was happening, I never put petrol in my car. I hate it. So if this happened right now, I'd be fucked. I could get back home, so I'm just going to hang out in Broadbeach.
Can I just say, Bianca's absolute, and this is dead set 100% real, her 100% reason for us getting a Tesla was that she doesn't like getting fuel. Like, so many other pros about having a Tesla, but she was like, I fucking hate getting gas. I hate filling the car up. I hate going to the petrol station. I hate the prices, everything about it. And I was thinking, not really a valid enough reason to just drop fucking 80K on a car, but here we are.
I think it's a fair reason. I also hate getting fuel. Hate it.
Now I love it. I drive past the fuel station and I am like, thank fuck I don't have to go there because we have saved so much money on fuel. I'm not even over exaggerating. Like to charge your Tesla is so fucking cheap. Like I cannot express how much money you save having an electric car. And just to combine those two topics, in Leave the World Behind, when all the Teslas go crazy and start fucking driving around like they're wild, so many people laugh like, oh, you have a Tesla, imagine if Leave the World Behind happens. First of all, Teslas have so many safety features. They don't run into people. So I don't think Julia Roberts would have gotten hit. I think the Tesla would have avoided her because the safety features are built in, firstly. Secondly, the Teslas at the dealership aren't always fully charged. So eventually they're going to run out. And thirdly, back to the safety features, they wouldn't crash into each other. Even if someone overrid it to make it drive, I still think the safety features would kick in and the cars would just stop in front of the other cars. Yeah. Because my Tesla has such good safety features that sometimes it fucking slows down before I even think it's going to slow down. It's so safe. So that is a plot hole in that movie.
Wow. Do you just drive around your car not driving your car?
Well, it does have full self-drive and on the highways it's legal in Australia to use it. On the back roads it's not, and I wouldn't anyway because I'm too nervous. But yeah, I just put full self-drive on and just let it go on the highway, and it's really nice.
Is it the same as like cruise control?
Yeah, it's exactly the same as cruise control mixed with like lane assist. So it keeps you in the lane and keeps you at a certain speed, but it also will slow down if there's cars in front of you. But
wow,
I get car sick when the Tesla does that. Like I can't, if I'm in traffic and the car is like going and starting and stopping and going and starting and stopping on its own, I'm like, no, I can't do this, and I have to take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Florida man, take the wheel.
Florida man, Miami car salesman, take the wheel.
Literally.
I'm glad we talked about that, because also what really annoys me about people who give me shit about my car is...
Who gives you shit about your car?
Oh, so many people are so anti-Tesla. It's like...
Really?
Some people make it their whole identity to be like, you shouldn't have an electric car because the battery, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
People always have something to fucking complain about, don't they?
Literally. But I am also someone who complains about petrol cars, so I guess I deserve the backlash as well, because I do the same thing about petrol, because A, I don't like filling it up, but also B, the funniest thing is like the petrol heads when they say, oh, I could never get a Tesla because I'm just such a petrol head. I love the smell of a good diesel fuel. And I'm like, you love the smell of poison. You love smelling that. That's fucking weird.
Petrol heads? I've never heard of that
petrol
before.
Heads. They're like,
I mean, I don't mind the smell of it. Like, I mean, I don't hate it. I sit there and I'm like, oh, something about this I'd kind of like, not going to lie. But like, I don't enjoy it to the point that I would never get a different car. Like, I want to buy a Tesla. Like, I want a Tesla.
I love it.
I want an electric car, not only for the environment and to save money on fuel, but because I think they look like a spaceship, and I think that's fucking cool.
I would never not have an electric car now that I have one. A funny downside though is that, so Realm has never been in a petrol car, but
isn't that so weird?
I know, how funny does that sound? But when a car, like a really loud car, drives past us or is next to us at the lights and it's like rumbling, he likes it. Like, he gets calm. And people always say kids get calm in like V8 cars because of like the vibration, but because Teslas are dead silent, he doesn't really like it. Like, I know that I'm like, fuck, if this car had like some kind of vibration, he might like it.
Yeah, and you don't, like, when your Tesla turns on, you know how when you turn on a normal car and you go for it and you can feel the car turning on? I feel like yours doesn't do that.
Oh, nothing. No
like,
sound.
It's just like, hello. That's what it does.
The amount of birds that walk on the road and I'm like driving up to them and I'm like, you need to move because they don't hear the car. It's really annoying. I'm like, I don't.
How do they not see the car? Because their eyes
are
are on outside of their faces. How do they not see the car coming?
I think they see it. They just don't give a fuck because they don't think it's scary. They're like, well, you're not making any noise. You're going really slow. And I'm like, seagull, you're literally about to get run over by a Tesla. Move.
Oh my God. The way that I would rather cause an accident and hurt a person than running a bird over.
Yeah.
100%. I would literally rather murder 10 people than hurt an animal. Even though I eat meat.
Please no one take that out of context. Jordyn just said she would rather murder people.
Oh,
than
just
animals.
kidding.
Just for jokes.
Just for funnies.
Yeah, just for lols on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of hurting people, just really quickly, have you seen Yellow Jackets?
No, because I can't watch horrors. But after you suggested it, Bianca has been watching it in private away from me because I can't watch it.
It's insane. Everyone, Netflix has season 1, but Paramount also has season 2. And season 3 is apparently coming out this year. Can't wait. So excited. It is the most fucked up show ever. Like, I've been telling everyone that I know to watch it because I'm like, if you don't like it, if you don't like gore, horror, like thriller, don't know what's coming next kind of shows, don't watch it. But like, if you're into that shit, like me, fucking best series I've ever, probably one of my favorite series I've ever watched.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is really weird because like I like shit like that, which is like cannibalism and like fucking weird shit. Like there is some weird shit that goes on in that series, but I just really like the storyline and how the plot keeps going, and every episode like keeps me on my toes. I've got no idea what's coming, and I just I like that. But then I also like stuff like The Good Place with what's her name? Kristen
Bell.
Yeah, I love her. Like that on another spectrum of things. Like that's one of my favorite series as well. Like I love that shit. I feel like that series changed my perspective on the afterlife. Like,
I love that show.
Same.
That's
Love it.
such a good show.
Love it. And I love Kristen Bell. I think she's hilarious.
There is nothing I feel passionate about like that in terms of like good, well-written shows. But I do feel super passionate about, and please, if you also like this, hit me up because I could talk about it for fucking hours, is Vanderpump Rules, which is a reality TV show on Hayu in Australia. Hayu's worth a subscription just for Vanderpump Rules. It is the best reality show. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. If you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. You know it is the best top tier reality show ever made.
I've never seen it.
It is so fucking good. There's 11 seasons. The 11th season is about to start at the end of this month, and I'm apologizing in advance for like it becoming my personality because it's probably all I'm going to talk about when it comes back.
Wow.
You're going to ask me for updates on the podcast, and I'm just going to say Ariana, Tom, Kate.
This is what happened.
I'm just going to talk
week.
about them, and you're going to be like, I have no fucking idea who these people are.
No, you're not the only person that's told me to watch it. Like I have been told to watch Vanderpump Rules before, but I just haven't. I just haven't got to it. I don't mind reality TV, but I also don't like reality TV because I feel like it's not real. Like I feel like it's not reality. Then I'll binge watch the Kardashians, which is dumb because that's definitely not real.
No. You know what's funny about the Kardashians as well, just to go off tangent from that, is because I don't fully watch it, but Bianca really likes it. I feel like every time I watch it, it's the same cycle of themes. It's always Kris Jenner talking about how she loves family time. For some reason, she always takes every story back to, I just love time with my family. But then it's them on like a fucking $1 million holiday on private jets. And I'm like,
oh my
yeah,
God.
Can relate to liking family time, but fuck, we go camping. Like,
yeah.
we don't do that. So I can't relate.
We all squish into the back of a 4B and with all our tents and stuff, set it up ourselves.
Literally. And then you're mad about being there because it's just like flies. And anyway. And then it's like Courtney and Kim fighting. Yep. About like not liking each other or who like one of them does want to work, one of them doesn't want to work.
Yep.
And then it's their love lives. Like I just feel like it actually really is the same topics all the time with them.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a cycle of things. I'm not a Kendall fan. So like anytime she comes on the show, I really just like don't pay attention. I feel like she's such a pick-me girl and she just like irritates me. And like the cucumber thing, like that just to me, like I don't think dumb is cute. I don't think there's anything cute about being dumb, and I don't think there's anything cute about doing dumb shit. Like I do dumb shit because I can be a fucking idiot at times, but like I'm not trying to cut a cucumber backwards and have a giggle about it because I think it's hilarious. Or like I'm not trying to tell you that I don't know the difference between gluten intolerant and dairy intolerant.
Did you say that?
No, I'm just using a example about somebody else I know that didn't know the difference between those two things. Like, but thought it was funny, cute. And I'm like, that's not like, I don't think dumb is cute. And I feel like Kendall Jenner gives dumb is cute. And I just don't like that.
When she probably went to like the most prestigious
100%
school in Calabasas.
Yeah.
possible.
And she just talks about how good she is at everything and then complains about not using her surname to get modeling jobs. Like, shut up. First of all, shut the fuck up. I think we've already had this conversation before. It's just gets to me. I'm just not a fan.
Also, Kylie dating Timothy Chalamet at the moment.
Yeah.
I had a realization that the Kardashian / Jenner clan started off with athletes, always dating athletes. Then that wasn't cool enough anymore. So they went to rappers. They pretty much all dated a rapper.
Yep.
And now the fact that Kylie is dating an actor who, you know, might be more of a highly regarded profession. Not my opinion. I'm just like saying it just seems like they're trying to change their style.
Going to something like the Golden Globes.
Yes. I feel like that's their next thing. And the next we'll have Chloe or Kim that I feel like they're going to find an actor.
Yeah, maybe Kim's going to end up dating someone like
Yeah, let's make a call. Like, who's it going to be? It's not going to be Leonardo DiCaprio because she's too old for him.
100%.
Who is like a highly regarded, kind of like a Bradley Cooper type.
Oh my God.
Like they'll start dating somebody of that kind of level.
Yeah, someone that's like hot and funny, but also like a gentleman, handsome.
Yeah, who's it going to be? Who is Kim or Chloe? I bet you it's going to be an actor.
I feel like everyone that I'm thinking about is married. So I wouldn't be thinking about them.
But in Hollywood, does that really matter?
Does it? I mean, I hope so. I hope marriage means a lot to people in general, but...
You know who marriage doesn't mean a lot for anymore? Is the Ace family.
Oh, the way that my brain... Yeah, sorry, the Ace family.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah, from YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family YouTubers, which... That's a whole nother topic.
I used to watch them all the time. I used to watch family YouTube, like the LeBrant family as well. I used to watch them all the time. Now they're just fucking weird.
Are they the hyper blonde ones?
Yeah, the hyper blonde ones that are super religious, don't believe in abortion.
I was literally just about to say I've never watched them, but they give me Christian vibes.
Yeah, they don't believe in abortions openly, talk about it on there. They think that it should be the Roe versus Wade thing. They're here for it.
Right.
Which is super fucked up. They lost a bunch of followers over them. And now they have 6 kids under the age of like 10 because they just keep fucking.
True.
Like her last pregnancy announcement, the dad posted it and the caption was, "Mummy and Daddy have been busy."
Oh.
Which I mean, funny. But also.
I literally know nothing. Oh, the battery died in the camera. So we've lost.
Oh, we've lost visual.
Lost visual. I just realized I don't have another battery nearby. So we're just going to keep going with the audio. Like last time we lost visual, but it was because I was breastfeeding.
Because you were breastfeeding. I was actually hoping you would just blur your tits out and like
I tried, but I just looked like a blob. I just didn't like how I looked.
That's okay.
So maybe in the future I'll get there and I'll be like as confident as Kendrick Lamar's wife on the cover of his album, just breastfeeding in the background, but I'm not there yet.
That's fair enough.
I can't believe the LeBron family is actually Christian because I literally was saying that kind of as a joke and they actually are.
No, huge, it's super major religious. But you said the Ace family, they're breaking up.
Yeah, so the wife.
She left him.
Catherine?
Yep, I think that's her name. And then his name is Steve?
Austin. Steve Austin, the wrestler. No, she posted something about them getting a divorce and it just makes me think what's going to happen with their online life now. Like, does he keep making the cheesy family videos while they co-parent or does she just become like a mum-fluencer? I just feel like she will become way more chill and he'll still be his intense like, what's up guys? Welcome to our channel. Like it's just it's too much. I
think she's going to have a bigger platform. I think people, from what I've seen of like their breakup coming up, I think she has a bigger fan base. I think people really started to dislike him and then because they would put out these vlogs of like not editing out where he would like treat her like shit. Apparently there was one part they were doing like an intro and like she turned the camera away and like left it filming and it was just like an upward vision of her face of him being like, oh the fuck, like I look so shit and like talking to her really badly and like she'd been uploading this content of him treating her like shit. But I also don't know if that's just clickbaity because they have had a history of just saying stuff for clickbait and
definitely
and like scripting their vlogs and things like that, which I just think is dumb. That's never going to be.
I don't have time. Like who actually has time for that?
Yeah.
Unless you're filming like an actual show of some kind. I feel like to plan stuff for the vlogs, fuck, I wish I had that much time.
Honestly, no, neither do I. And I mean, if you're vlogging full time, it's your job. I can see how people can like have a step by step of like how their vlogs are going to go. But I think it's way too, for people that genuinely watch and enjoy that stuff like me, like you can just see it. You can see when it's not authentic and you can see when it's planned.
And so many influencers it's not special to them. A lot of influencers are actually not authentic. And
for real.
I just feel like so many of them as well, like just flex online so much. It makes them seem like they have lots of money. I just wish sometimes I could just meet them and be like, your following count isn't what makes you rich. Like if you have 1 million followers, but you're not making money off it, it's actually not that cool. Like,
yeah, I know.
And I feel like a lot of it is really fake where they'll post like Okay, as an example, I actually saw two influencers, these sisters, in public once, and they are known for like flaunting and flexing all over social media as if they're really rich. But then I saw them in real life and they were driving a Kia, which
Not a Kia.
No offense to Kias. Like I used to have a Hyundai, same vibe. But like,
I do have a Hyundai.
Yeah, and honestly, it's fine. But just the fact that they like flex online like they're so rich when you know they just get most of their shit for free anyway. If you have so many followers and you're not actually making money off it, it's like, what's the point? Like,
I don't understand the flexing of like money. I think that's such an icky thing to do. I feel like people that flex or attempt to flex about how much money they earn or the things that they're buying and constantly taking photos, make sure that they're Merkeys and their fucking Louis bag and their Balenciaga bottoms and whatever the fuck you're wearing is in the photo. I just don't fuck with that. I think it's weird. I don't care if you actually own those things. Like, good on you. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome that you can justify spending $4,000 on a handbag. Like, I love that for you. Like,
wish I could.
I've been there once, didn't give me satisfaction, will never do it again. Like, it did not tickle me the way that I wanted it to.
Yeah.
It actually made me depressed. I thought it was a silly mistake, but you don't really go and return things to those places. Can I just get late? I'm just going to put this back on store credit or something.
Oh my God,
like,
how embarrassing.
I know. So never again. But like, I don't know. I'd just rather not hear about it. Like, I'd just rather not see it. It makes me feel yuck. I just don't like it.
The kind of flexes I want to see is your grocery.
Oh my God. Show me all of your groceries out on the table.
Because that shit is expensive. I want to see your nice groceries. I want to see that you can afford fuel. I want to see that you can get yourself to and from work.
I want to see that you've got a water filter near your tap in the kitchen. Like,
yes.
Spend your money on that.
Oh my God, yes, because that is a flex. Like, or I saw the other day I was watching a YouTube video and this girl had a really cool coffee machine and I was like, oh my God, vibe, because then you don't have to spend fuck tons of money on coffee when you're out.
Yep.
I do have a coffee machine. It's not that expensive. It's one of the lower end ones, but it has saved me so much money and I feel like that is actually a flex.
Yeah. I love my coffee machine. I also just drink pod coffee though when I use that. I just get pods, chuck it in. I just drink it straight, just like that, straight to the veins.
Straight to the veins.
Yeah, straight in.
I just remembered something that I was supposed to show you guys on the visual, which I can't show you now because the camera died.
Oh.
So you're just going to have to hear about it. One of my updates, which we should have done at the start, was that I like launched my sunglasses business that I have actually had for like 2 years now, but I've been selling at the markets in person. But I finally got a friend to come over and help me build a website because I had no fucking idea how to build a website. It's so hard. I was so close to paying like stupid amounts of money to somebody online to do it. And then I was like, wait a minute, this is actually quite easy. So I learnt most of it on YouTube, got a friend to help me with the rest. Point of my story, the website is live. I'll put the link in the bio if you guys want to have a look. I just want to sell my peeps some cool accessories.
Yeah.
It's basically the vibe.
I'm so excited about that. That
Yeah.
makes me, I love that shit. And I've known about the sunglass business for ages. And I just think
I started it when we lived together.
Yeah, I feel like you've had some really cool fucking shades come out. And like, you always find the best ones. You always,
I love them.
you just know what's up. And like, I love some fun sunnies. I wish we had the camera right now, but I've got these cute little yellow ones on right now.
Love them. They're a vibe. That's Jordyn clicking her nails on her sunnies.
On my sunnies. Yeah, I love them.
Well, I'll put the link down below if you guys want to have a look, but also keep an eye out on pretty much most of my friends who will be taking pics in them soon because I just want everyone to just look cool.
I'm here for it. I want to look cool.
Me too.
I always like looking cool.
That's why I'm wearing a bucket hat.
You are, and your Florida Dad t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a party.
Any other updates? You good?
No, that's everything for me. Anything for you?
Oh, I'm great. My birthday was a success. Had one of actually best birthday I've ever had.
Did you end up doing the bottomless drinks?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, went
That's sick.
out to lunch. It was a shame because like initially like I invited quite a lot of people. Like you guys couldn't even come because I mean like bottomless drinks with the baby is not really the mixed vibe. My sister didn't come because of her son. Like there was a few people that didn't come because it was like a set price as well. And like, especially in couples, that's fucking expensive.
Yeah, in this economy, yeah.
Oh, for real. And so, but whoever did come, it was so much fun. And oh my God, it was the cutest thing. I was actually going to make a TikTok about this. I'm just flexing. So we've started doing this new thing, at events where we say 3 things you like about me, and we go around a table and every person has to like say something.
Oh my God,
and it's happened,
that's sick.
Yeah, it's happened at a few events where we've been drinking, we're all wasted, comes to the end of the night when you're all sitting around the table and then someone will be like,
kick on.
All right, 3 things you like about me, go. And we have started doing it. And so at my birthday, it was the cutest thing. One of the girls goes, okay, 3 things you like about Jordyn, go. And we all sat around this table and there was like probably 8 or 9 people there. And every person said all these things about me. And like everyone had something different to say. And like, it was just the most, I was crying, like literally sitting there being like, oh my God, like my people just sitting around this table, like saying like this and this and this about me and this and this and this. And then I was just literally crying, but I was like, wow, it's so different because I've done it before for other people where you sit there and you're like, oh my God, Zoe, this and this and this, like you make me a better person, like blah, 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 like going around when you're doing it to someone. I'd never had it done to me until my birthday. And I was just like, oh my God, like the way that like it's like been a week and a half now and I still think about that moment on a daily. Like not only is like words of affirmation one of my love languages, so like that in itself was so big for me. It just stuck with me and I just think it's really important to tell people how you feel about them.
We should end on that.
Yeah.
Let's do it to each other right now.
Okay.
This is so wholesome. Well, do we do 1 for 1? Let's do that because I need to like, I really want to think of like, I want to make sure I say them properly. So we'll go 1 for 1.
Okay. Do you want me to start?
All right.
I think that you give me like this big sister energy that I needed. And I feel like you make me feel like give me a safe space to say whatever I need to say and without judgment all the time.
I love that.
Yeah.
My first one for you is that I love how resilient you are. Like, man, have I seen some people try to fucking tear you down over the years and you are just like a cockroach. You just keep fucking coming back.
I'm like,
relentless. You're like, nope, you're not going to bring me down. Might stop and cry for a bit, but I'm going to fucking keep going.
For a long while. Oh, that was so nice. Thanks. Oh my God. I would say resilience to you, but I don't want to just like repeat myself. I feel like repeat after you, sorry. I feel like seeing you become a mum is like, I've seen a different side of you that I didn't expect, especially with like how you've been open with like your anxiety and like how you didn't, like you just had such a different idea of like the birth and things like that. I feel like that's really changed you. And like as your friend that knew you then and now knows you now, I feel like that's changed you into such a different person. But like this version of you is just like so cool. Like you're such a cool mum, but like you've changed. Like I feel like you've really like parts of you, I don't know how to explain it properly. Let me just think. I think your personality has changed in such a drastic way since becoming a mum. But like you've just stayed so authentically yourself at the same time. Like you're still you're still all of this, but like I think it also just made me realize that you're just a person as well.
Yeah.
I think I held you to such this like, so we can do anything, like God gift person. Like I really did. And I still do believe that. But like I just saw this change in you that I was like, oh, okay. And now
she was destroyed by birth.
Yeah, but now I see it and I'm
humbled.
like, wow, you just fucking did that. And you just like went through all of those anxieties and went through all that trauma and you're still just like cool and chilling and doing this. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do you do that? Like such an inspirational person.
That. Thank you.
I'm like, how the fuck did you just do that?
This has been a great way to end.
Yeah.
My next one for you is that I love that you're such a fucking yes man. If I call Jordyn at any fucking time, no matter what day, time of the year, no matter what's happening, she probably could be in a different state. And I'm like, Jordyn, let's do this right now. She's there to do it. Like you're down to do anything fun, creative, like any ideas that I've ever had. You're like, yes, let's do it immediately. And we always have so much fun doing it. Like it just works out. No matter how chaotic it is, we're like, yes, let's do it.
Yeah. I love that we have the same interests in things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like the only friend that I know that is like that. And
Well,
I love
that's
that.
literally how we became friends.
I know.
Just through YouTube. And then we're like, oh my God, I also love podcasting and TikToks and everything. And let's just do it.
How long have we been friends? Like 5 years? And here we are sitting in your bed while your wife and your son's outside still
making content.
Those videos, I will need to add them somewhere. There's ones of my house when I first moved to the Gold Coast and we're sitting on my bed drinking. And we're drinking Summersby or apple ciders. And on film, doing like 21 questions or something on my YouTube. It's fucked.
Oh my God.
So fucked. From then to now.
I'll link it down below if anybody wants to watch that. I probably need to watch it again.
Oh God, I'm going to give myself the ick.
All right, we need one more thing. Wait, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I love how you love people. I think I see like the way that you love your siblings and the way that you love your wife and the way that you love your son and you love your friends. You love the world. Like the way that you give your energy and your love to people is something that I think is very inspiring. Something that like more people should be like. I think there should be more versions of you in the world. I love that there's really not. Cute. I love that you're just unique. But I think more people should be like you.
That's really sweet. I do love to love people.
You do. And I love that.
Love.
Love, love.
Love, love, love. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, lesbian.
Love, lesbian.
I should have wore that shirt on the podcast.
Oh, next time. I want to get a matching one.
Literally. My last one for you is that I love how through your resilience that you always try to grow. Like even if it doesn't work the first time or even if you need to keep pushing, you just know that your end goal is like, I want to be a better person through whatever's happened. If something's happened to you or you've done something to somebody or you're just simply learning through an experience, you are so like determined to be better from it no matter what. And even though 2 weeks ago you said, or 2 podcasts ago, you were like, I'm going to go to therapy. Oh no, it was longer than that. Sorry. Like a few podcasts ago, you said you were going to go to therapy. And then the next podcast you admitted, haven't tried it yet. I've been too nervous, whatever. But I know that you'll do it. Like I know you're actually on that route and path and you're not just saying it. And no matter how much time it takes, you actually will take on that growth. And it is really inspiring because everybody does need to admit that we all say we want to be better and it might take time, but you actually have to do something about it. And you do that. You keep trying and trying and trying. Like a cockroach to come back.
On that note, I'm a cockroach.
I'm just calling you a cockroach.
Oh, that was really sweet. Thank you.
That was so wholesome.
See, how cute is that?
Yeah, that's really
Imagine
cute.
going around a table on your birthday and people doing that. Like, it just fucked me up. I was like, wow, I have the best people around me ever. Like the fact that no one cared. Everyone was like, yep, next. Like no one made it a big deal. Everyone had something different to say. Like it was just so like, oh my God, this is what adulting friendship is about. Tell the people that you love them. Tell people how you feel about them. Tell people that they're amazing if you think that. And I think that more people need to be more vocal about their emotions and how they feel.
Give people their roses while they're still here.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a great note to end on.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening, as always, on the Ex-Best Friends. So we
waving.
We don't have footage right now, but we love you all and we'll see you. You'll hear us on the next episode.
You will.